what is the Place of Hope?
The Place of Hope is a non-denominational Christian church that was birthed in July of 2018. And after 119 years of being with our organization that we were previously with, the Lord allowed us the opportunity to become an independent church, and therefore birthing the Place of Hope. Hope is an acronym meaning helping other people exist, and that's our goal and our aim.
So what sets the Place of Hope apart from other churches?
I don't really know if there's one particular thing that sets us apart, other than the fact that we are a truly loving church, and we love God and we love one another, and we love being of service to people.
Do you think the Place of Hope meets the goals of ministry?
I absolutely do. I also believe we excel many of the goals of ministry. The Lord Jesus gave us one assignment, and that is to go out and compel men and women to come to Christ and introduce them to Him. And I believe we do exceedingly well in that.
What's the most important thing that you want people to take away from their experience at the Place of Hope?
The most important thing is their time in the Word. I want them to leave knowing that they received a relevant word to help them with their life.
So, with that being said, what new and exciting ministries do you have in store for the upcoming year?
We are really expanding our millennial ministry, working hard to bridge that gap that so many churches face with the millennial generation. I believe that this church has the message and the ministry for that generation. We got an awesome youth pastor, an awesome youth group that is really working hard to make sure the church bridges that gap and we don't lose that generation.
So what have you done to keep the generation alive and make them feel welcome?
Well, they're involved in all parts of the ministry. I don't stifle their gifts. I don't hold them back. I let them worship God in the manner in which they see fit. We have other programs, and during Hope Fest, which I'm sure we'll talk about later, we had Glow Worship, and it was a late night worship for the millennials, and we had guest artists and things here, once again led by our youth pastor, Elder Justice Rice. He's gonna have to pay me for this plug, but and then we are reaching out to the campus of Lemoyne-Owen and doing everything we can to continue to work with that group.
Interesting. So, with that being said, what do you think truly makes this place a place of hope?
I think we're doing exactly what we aim to do through the vision, and that's help other people exist. If you're here on a Wednesday night or Sunday morning, just to see the way God is touching lives through the ministry of the Place of Hope and through the Word, it is amazing to see lives changed, bodies healed, minds transformed right before our very eyes, and to just hear people say that the Place of Hope is really giving people hope. Their testimonies says it all.
So the Place of Hope is in the heart of Memphis, right in the middle of all the cities and surrounding areas. What are you doing for the surrounding community?
Well, we serve this community to the very best of our ability, not only through word and ministry of worship, but through our activities outside of the church. We have a back to school bash every year. We have a clothing drive, a food pantry. We've adopted the local elementary school in this community, Roswell Elementary, and we service them year round with whatever their needs are. We're going just this week to deliver 100 pair of shoes to the school, and loads and loads of school supplies.
Awesome. So you mentioned something earlier called Hope Fest, I think. What's that all about?
Hope Fest was our conference this year. It was our very first one. The Lord gave us the vision of Hope Fest, again, after we had become an independent church. This group of millennials, several of them came to my home and pulled me in my office at the house and was concerned about what was next for them. Because when you grow up in an organization and you get used to going to conventions and you have convention friends and convention friends who become convention family, and you get used to that. And I promised them that the Lord was going to give me a vision to still meet that need. And so Hope Fest was birthed out of a conversation literally with this group of millennials that was concerned about what's next. And so Hope Fest was held this year, July 31st through August 4th, at the Holiday Inn Airport on Democrat here in Memphis and here at the Place of Hope. Services were Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Then consecration weekend started that Saturday and Sunday. I was officially consecrated to the office of bishop on Sunday.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So how has Hope Fest impacted the worship experience?
Oh man, Hope Fest was crazy. It was bananas. Literally, people are still talking about Hope Fest. It has taken us to another level spiritually, and that's what the goal and the aim was. The theme for the week was He sent His word, and all we wanted to do was make sure that people left here on a different spiritual level than they came. And it's just a different atmosphere in the house now. God blessed us and really brought a new spirit of worship in here.
And that's what it's all about. What type of impact do you want to see in 2020?
Oh man, we're already talking about that. I could say that let's just have a replay.
Right.
I mean, I don't know if we can go any higher than what we went this year. Certainly in 2020, we're reaching outside of Memphis for our impact to the church world. And this year we pretty much kept it local with some of God's finest preachers and teachers of the gospel. And we do plan on bringing some other nationally known evangelists in for Hope Fest 20. Come experience hope for yourself. That's what I want to tell you. Lady Jones and I would love for you to be our special guest at one of our worship experiences. Our Sunday morning worship is at 11:15. And then on Wednesday nights, we bring Sunday morning to Wednesday night. It's not your traditional Bible study. It's a worship experience, even on Wednesday nights at 6:30. So at your earliest convenience, come and worship with us. You'll be glad you did. God bless you.